So did you feel like talking about the Vikings Great Course now or tomorrow?
I might as well talk about it now. It's pretty good. Maybe even better than the Celtic one. I thought the Celtic one was pretty good.
Yeah? Oh, really? I like the Celtic one more, but I like the Viking one a
well,
lot too.
there was maybe more information in the Viking.
Well, he did an awesome job.
Yeah,
He just rattled things off. You could tell he really knew the stuff. And I honestly, I had been disappointed with. I hadn't gotten as much of the information that I was specifically looking for through the Celtic one. But yeah.
So what were you looking for specifically? Some of the gods and goddesses.
Yeah, more of the.
I don't know. It might be hard to generalize. I don't know if anyone's done very good study of it. There used to be one called Lug, L-U-G, and then I don't know. I think some people are legendary, you know. So
I would have liked to see more like archaeology sort of stuff, even of just something a little deeper. Like I did appreciate how she'd given a lot of current information, like and then led. She gave us an explanation for where this came from, sort of thing. Things that are happening now.
I see. Yeah. There's all sorts of wacky ideas and not so wacky ideas, and I guess there always has been.
So I did appreciate that. But the Vikings one, yeah, you're right, and it was I think it was longer. It was.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was
50% longer.
DVDs. So I
what
mean,
am I thinking about it? Yeah, it was 36 lessons.
If she had an extra couple DVDs of information,
she would have been able to.
Yeah, and I think she was capable of doing that. Honestly.
Oh, absolutely.
She was great.
Was she Harvard trained or something like that?
Well, I don't remember.
Usually, people have been to Harvard.
But they're both PhDs, and they're both. I mean, you could tell they're experts in these areas, right?
Yeah, some PhDs are bigger than others.
Sure, but these
I think both of them are probably world class.
Yeah. And I liked with the Viking book how he provided all the maps that he was showing. I don't know.
Yeah, the maps don't turn up that well. But in the book, but in the there were maps on the background all the time, and you're right.
Yeah.
I mean,
he showed a lot of maps on the screen, and they were included in the book, and I appreciated that.
Yeah.
I also appreciated the timeline that he provided.
I didn't have a chance to go through. That's what I wanted to go through the most, actually.
Yeah.
It's really important when you're looking at when these guys started stirring up like a hornet's nest, that someone takes a stick after or something like that. So. Yeah, there was something happened there that they started almost like spontaneously about 793 AD started to mess around with a bunch of different people. So something happened, and I think it was having to do with some sort of environmental stressor. I don't know if it was volcanic or it was. Well, I think someone's saying that some sort of meteor hit the world maybe 20 years earlier. And it would stand to reason that there was a lot of fallout from it. Not really fallout, but stuff injected up in the higher. Above the atmosphere, it would take a long time for that stuff to come down. It would block the sunlight coming. And I think something similar actually happened around, it might have been what turned them religion, but around 1000 AD, a little after. It helped them take over England. Ran into a bit of trouble. This is some tidal phenomenon. And it looks as though there was tidal phenomena around 534 AD. And it looks very much as though a comet hit the world. Part of a comet, small comet, around 534 AD. And it looks I would figure that's what drove the German people. Certain German people into England, the Saxons, the Angles, Germanic people like the Jutes, the Frisians, stuff like that. Frisians are right on the coastline still, so they just didn't have a homeland. They had less of a homeland. They kind of got wiped out. And where do we go? So a lot of them, some went to England. Back then it was not English. Anyway. Yeah, I'm kind of regretting I didn't have time to go through all of that stuff. So you want to deal with some of these things here?
I can if you're done talking about the Vikings.
Yeah, pretty well. So
Okay, yeah, it's worth watching.
recommended. Sure,
So,
exactly right.
I guess
Wouldn't recommend buying
we don't
it,
need to
but,
tell you all the details about
yeah,
it. Just
yeah,
definitely
that's
go
right.
through it
I
and
mean,
don't
it
just
was-
watch the video. Go through the book because the
Yeah.
book has a lot of the time. Like I've talked to my sister about the Great Courses, and she's like, "Oh, everything's included in the book that's in the lectures." No. Sometimes there's different things in the books than in the lectures, but
There's usually way more in the
there's
lectures.
way more in the lectures. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So the deal is, you see, like the book is not like a university text,
no.
but or even half a university text. But that was 18 hours of stuff, and that's roughly half of a university semester course. So
Yeah, and
that's
how
a
many
lot of stuff.
university profs have you had that are able to rattle off like he was?
Yeah, he's that's
He's
the whole
incredible.
idea. You try and get the best lecturers who know the most about
Yeah.
what they're doing. So they generally do that. The best they ever did was the guy who taught Latin and Greek. Wow, that guy was awesome. Remember him? He's a good lecturer. He had some humor going. It's
He
important
did,
when
yes.
you're teaching things
Something
like
like
Latin.
that,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. And
So-
he got the stuff done. You know, he
Yeah.
wasn't monkeying around. Didn't know he was joking around.
Okay, I guess I will talk about this one first.
Yeah.
How do you
that's-
pronounce that?
Killer whale, maybe. Killer
Okay.
whale. That's the way I remember. Killer whale.
Kilauea, Hawaii on Fire. So it's a PBS Nova documentary. And I don't know how much of this you caught, James, but I didn't
I caught
catch
enough.
that much because
Yeah.
I was busy doing things like cooking
Yeah.
and whatever.
You've seen
But-
one volcano, you've seen them all.
But
Don't you get
still,
that feeling?
I thought
Yeah.
they did a good job from
Pretty
what
good.
I saw of
Yeah, yeah.
it, and I didn't need to see more. It didn't have. I was it started out with more of the predictive kind of, can we predict this stuff and what, how and da da, and I'm more interested in that. But it didn't really. I don't know. Anyway, it's
Well, they can't predict it. You know, like maybe a few minutes before, they kind
Yeah.
of give an earthquake warning or maybe a volcano warning.
But
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe.
this is the things
Some of the work
people
to work.
wonder about, right?
Yeah.
Is should I buy a house in Vancouver or whatever, right?
Vancouver's
You
in.
wonder about these
It's
things.
going to get according to my geology prof, and he's not a flunky.
No, he was
He
awesome.
says Vancouver is slated for the big one. It might be hundreds of years from now. It could be
Who
a few
knows?
seconds
Tomorrow,
from now.
yes.
But could be happening.
That's the thing. Is it doesn't seem
But
to be too much predictive.
It's going to get one of the big ones apparently.
Anyway, and
Nothing like the San Andreas Fault things. Like many thousands of people dead.
Condor season 1. So this one was impressive. It had Max Irons, Mira Sorvino, William Hurt, Brendan Fraser, and Liam Lobaney. And I have never seen Brendan Fraser play a character like the one he's playing in this.
He's actually not doing kids shows anymore, so
No.
that's basically what you mean, right?
Well, it's not only that. I mean, he's playing somebody he's using a different voice. He's using more of that, what do you call that, creaking?
The creaky voice.
Yeah, he's kind of creaking.
Yeah,
and-
maybe. I noticed it was different.
Yeah.
I thought he'd just been influenced by, who's his name, William Hurt? William Hurt. You know how William Hurt, he always talks in a low moan, you know?
Yeah,
He always plays himself, but he does a good job of it.
sure.
He plays someone who's shy.
But Brendan Fraser is not playing himself in
No,
this. He's playing
no.
a very different character, and I thought I was really impressed because I haven't seen him do this.
Yeah, exactly right. He always plays a kind of almost like a comic book hero.
Well, the
Although
kind
he
of,
was in The Ugly American or whatever that was. Do you remember that one?
oh, that was a very long time ago.
Yeah, but he did a good job in that one.
Yeah, he did.
He played a nasty person. So, yeah, he did a good job. This one, he's a nasty person in this one, right?
I guess
saw
it
him
would
shoot
depend
two
on what
people in
kind.
cold blood. Right?
Yeah, I did.
They were accusing him of working on developing a plague to wipe out Muslims. Did
I
you
mean,
catch that?
Yes,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
were.
For the CIA.
This is what this story is about, and so really you have, I guess it's one good guy in this that And even him, do you know that he's a good guy? I mean, really, I don't, honestly, I don't know. I don't, anyway.
So that's what the whole plot is about? It is not, if that is, it's you couldn't get a plague to wipe out all Muslims.
No, it's not all.
No.
You'll have to watch the show if you want to get the story. James was obviously sleeping through a lot of it.
I slept through almost all of it. But, okay. So
anyway, but no, it was well constructed. It was believable.
Well, the acting looks good,
And the acting was good.
I just wish they'd brighten it up. Everything's like in 3/4 shadows. I'm going, what is happening there? Anyway, It looks as though they ran out they spent all the money on the actors, and then they ran out of money for lighting.
No, it was good.
Anyway, who's Mira Sorvino? Have I seen her before?
Well, you've seen her now in the show, so you can look her up online.
Which one is she there?
I think there we go.
Oh, her? Okay.
But anyway,
not who I thought it was.
Anyway, there's quite a few faces that, like, you recognized her, right?
Well, you see, I'm having trouble.
Oh yes, your glasses. I know.
So I have to have my glasses on, hold up close. Kind of, see, like this is clear.
He got the cataract surgery, but he didn't go for the expensive one.
Well, yeah, huge expensive. I went for the one that was covered by Medicare. So.
Yeah. So now he needs reading glasses.
So it does.
Oh, it's better than
a lot better than having
not
cataracts.
being able to see. Yeah.
Because it was getting progressively or regressively.
Yeah. So anyway, this series is definitely worth watching as far as I'm concerned. I look forward to season 2. And I mean, don't get too attached to any of the characters, because
I saw 2 get plugged in about 2 minutes.
Yeah. Dead in a Week or Your Money Back. It's on right now while we're outside. It was decent, and I went outside and I weeded a little while it was on, and I went out to the kitchen and did some cooking while it was on, and I don't know, this is how I watch TV. I pop in and out, or I'll be reading while it's on, and like I read through pretty much that whole thing. I'll go over the book with you tomorrow morning or sometime. But still, I enjoy the fact that it's on. I don't know how I can read while TV's on now. I never used to be able to do that, but somehow if it's fiction on, I can read nonfiction. I don't know how it works. It started out, I noticed that with listening to fiction audiobooks. I figured I got distracted, because I get distracted easily and I want to go do something else. Because I used to be able to physically do a lot, and so I'd just go constantly.